Yeah. KiD. On my darker days, it seems there's no escape. On my darker days, the demons remain. On my darker days, the angels don't stay. On my darker days, my darker days. On my darkest days, I cloud my pain. On my darkest days, I feel so low and drained. On my darkest days, I ain't seeing great. On my darkest days, my darkest days. Where do I begin? My darkest days haven't been lit at all. I just stand tall, then drown myself in thoughts. All because the pressure is coming up on me, not fondly, it's overbearing. Tearing me up and shredding me up inside and out, leaving my skin to rot. Not from showering for days, I feel like a disgrace. Sometimes when I pray, cause nothing ever helps me. No godly entity or God to see. It makes me feel weak for weeks, and I break down to my knees and half a peek through my eyes when I half close to see. If I can see anything good at all, then I just fall more to the floor. Soon I'll end up to crawl. See, then I have a peek from these caps, empty. Come right up now, I feel strong, not weak like before or empty. But my depression only takes me over on my dark days. Some days, not all days, I'm in a daze into space. When I lay down wide awake, meditating, seeing angels and demons all around me screaming. Entities when I'm beaming, just in a phase, blood leaking from my wrist. The pain never goes away even when I try to bring it out. So I look up at the clouds and I think, who put us here? Was it God or Satan or aliens? Is this a big dream or one big simulation? My mind psychotic from this drug psychosis. Feel robotic or like a zombie, but it turned worse than that. Schizophrenia, making my life hard sometimes, going in crazy mania. I don't appreciate the aesthetics of life, the beauty, cause it's demented. Can't forget it like dementia. I'm just remembering everything, but in the good I'm forgetting. I'll never learn my lesson. Eventually I'll die early, and that's not a misconception. I'll probably die by 45, maybe 50, who knows. But with the sake of my life, I probably won't see the light. The bright side of life is a lie. To my brain it only focuses on the negative, so insane and repetitive. But I'll never give up in this life that's given to me. My physical health is abnormal for my age. I'm in pain just from walking up a flight of stairs. It sucks, well, not in pain, but my lungs can't withstand it. Out of breath for ages, don't wanna comprehend it. Yeah. On my darker days, it seems there's no escape. On my darker days, the demons remain. On my darker days, the angels don't stay. On my darker days, my darker days. On my darkest days, I cloud my pain. On my darkest days, I feel so low and drained. On my darkest days, I ain't seeing great. On my darkest days, my darkest days, I keep on to stand as things knock me down, but eventually give up and I fall to the ground. Well, on my darkest days only with myself I'm proud, cause those darker days don't happen quite a lot, but when they do happen they left me tired like a knot. Feel gross like some snot, and I think I've lost the plot. On my darker days, it's so insane, like what, how can this even happen? My brain decays at random whenever it wants to. I have some good days, some light, some old days, some bright, but then randomly my brain turns out to the light, like when it's dark outside but the moon remains, so there's still some light, a tiny glimpse of hope, fighting a war in my brain with my brain too insane. I let every opportunity of success fall through like water does in a drain. I don't cry, I always give up hope in myself and the faith, cause I don't feel I'm too capable of much on my darker days, but I stay refrained from almost everything and almost everything. On my better days I'm like a blade so sharp, precision like a dart when hits a bullseye. That's when I make my work of art. But too many bruises, too many scars, just to have good days every day to the fucking stars. On my darker days it seems there's no escape. On my darker days the demons remain. On my darker days the angels don't stay. On my darker days, my darker days. On my darkest days I cloud my pain. On my darkest days I feel so low and drained. On my darkest days I ain't see I'm great. On my darkest days, my darkest days.
Yeah, KiD. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.